In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an assignment in PowerTeacher Pro. So I'm already logged into PowerTeacher Pro, and I'm in a class that is just a standard Spanish class. It's using traditional grades. This is not a standards-based course. So I'm going to go to create an assignment. I can do this from any view. I hit the assignment button. And I've got a whole lot of options. I'm going to go through each one. So first of all, if I'm doing this same assignment for multiple classes, I can click Select Classes, and I can assign it to multiple classes. I only have one section of Spanish, so this assignment is going to be just for my Spanish class. We're going to give this a name. So I'm just going to call this a quiz, and we'll call it Quiz 3. Then I've got my categories. We've set up 3 categories for you in PowerTeacher Pro. There's classwork, homework, formative assessments, and summative assessments. Classwork and homework is not part of the grade calculation, so anything you put in classwork homework will not count towards the final grade. Formative is 10% of the grade, and summative is 90% of the grade. Those are the defaults set by the diocese, but they can be changed. Since classwork homework is ungraded or is not going into the grade, if you have a homework or a classwork assignment that you want to be in the grade, just put it in one of these other categories. This quiz, we'll call it a formative assessment. Next is the score type. You can score by points, by percent, by letter grade, or by collected. You'll notice here that the letter grade is a 3.5 to 1. This is similar to the way an A, B, C, D, or F works, except the grade scale being used in this course is 3.5 to 1. This is for the courses that are alongside other standards-based courses. So since these students are using the 1 to 4 standards-based scores in their priority math and ELA sections, we've set them to use the similar score for a letter grade in their other sections. You can also do collected only, and this will remove the point value so that it's not counted in the grade. But you'll notice that if I change this to percent, I still have a point value. Points in the grade book relate to the value of the score. Okay, so the value of this assignment within the category is related to the points. Okay, I'm just going to score by points for now. I can also add weight, so if I want to score this assignment out of 10, but I actually want it to be worth 100 points, I can do that. Okay, I can also go the other way. If I want to score this out of 100 points, but I only want it to be worth 10 points, I can use a fractional weight. I'll keep it simple. I'll remove the weight for now. You can decide to exclude this from the final grade by unchecking this box. You can set a due date, and you can describe it. This quiz is on, this is Spanish. This quiz is on verbs. Okay, it's important to include a description, especially if you're going to be opening the parent portal, and parents are going to see this description on the assignment, and so will students. On the next page, we have the Students tab. You can add or remove students from an assignment. This is going to be particularly useful if you have students with a modified curriculum, and certain students don't have to do an assignment, and then of course those students might have their own unique assignments where you would uncheck all of your students and then say, oh, just Jane has to do this particular assignment. I'm going to leave all my students assigned to this. This is a nice new feature in PowerTeacher Pro. In standards, we don't have any standards for any courses that are not priority math and priority ELA. The staff development committee is working on them. They'll be coming out soon, but we're going to come back to this when we look at grading standards courses. And then there's your publishing options. You can publish right away or on a specific date. What we found is that some teachers, at first, when they first open up the portal, they really don't want parents to be, too close on the time as far as when they get their grades. So they may choose to publish, always on Fridays, right? Or maybe they're going to publish every other Friday, and that's when all the teachers are going to release their grades. After a while, you may get used to the idea of just publishing immediately. Another thing you could do is you could uncheck this box so that you don't have the assignment show up, so that you don't have the scores show up for the assignment. And maybe you don't want to have the scores yet. but you want the assignment to be there so that the kids can see that it's due. You might also change this date because it's a surprise, right? You might have a pop quiz that you're going to give, and you want to set up the assignment, but you don't want the students to see it in the portal. Okay, I'm going to save these options. And I've just created an assignment. It says it's created successfully. I can now duplicate it. So if I want to make a copy of this assignment, I just click on duplicate. And you'll see it brings in all the same options that I selected. I just have to change the name. I will get rid of that one. If I need to edit this assignment for some reason, I can do that in the grading assignments list. And then I can click on the edit button. I can delete the assignment from here as well. You'll notice it moves that button so I can't accidentally delete it. Okay, that assignment was now deleted. You can also get to this by clicking on from the score sheet. If you click on the name of the assignment, and then the edit assignment button right here. So that's creating a traditional assignment.